It's an English saying, let bygones be bygones. Well, the same cannot be said, unfortunately, about the match between Portugal and Spain at FIFA World Cup 2018 in Russia. In real sense, this would be the first real clash of champions, the first heavyweight match between previous champions in some sorts. Portugal come into this match as the reigning European champion, while the credentials of Spain cannot be questioned, even though they had a World Cup to forget last time around. This time around, with the presence of Iniesta, who's a lot smarter, a lot older, but still as fit as a fiddle in the Spanish lineup, cannot be undermined. Sergio Ramos, David De Gea, who's considered the best goalkeeper in this World Cup, probably because Italian goalkeeper is missing. We can also say that there is a little doubt about the performance of Portugal team in the absence of Ronaldo, although they went ahead and lifted the trophy even when Portugal captain had to limp off against France in the European Championships. All the details regarding the squad and the formation and how the team's gonna shape up, we're gonna talk about in the next segment. So first, let's go ahead and have a look at the Portuguese squad. Well, I was celebrating my birthday 2 years back on July 10th. It was a night when Portugal were crowned European champions. It was a sad day for French, but a great day for a fan of Cristiano Ronaldo. It seemed a far cry to go ahead and hope that they're gonna go ahead and lift the World Cup as well. But at least let's have a look at their lineup and formation before we make any such statements, because they look like very solid when it comes to defense, midfield, and well, when it comes to attacking options, one name is enough, and that's CR7. With Rui Patricio in the goalkeeping position, they got an able and an experienced goalkeeper. The right and the left of the defense, including Jose Fonte in the center, making a three-man defensive field, doesn't make them really awkward when they are trying to soak in the pressure from the opponents. Presence of two defensive midfielders who will try to push the ball forward to the flanks and provide Mertens, who's got extreme pace on the right, and Ronaldo will be trying to tear down defense from the left side. They may or may not score goal with the help of their forward Adrian Silva, but their defense need not worry, because the first opponent is Spain. They're gonna play tiki-taka football, a lot of passes, that's gonna provide them enough time to go ahead and make a formation which is disciplined as well as able. There are no questions and there are no prizes for guessing. It's gonna be one of the greatest matches that we'll visit in this World Cup. Spain versus Portugal is the match to be at and to watch. Rise of Gelson Moderns, presence of Cristiano Ronaldo, Adrian Silva, Pepe and other supporting cast should be enough for Portugal to go ahead and help them qualify from this group. But will this be enough for them to make further inroads into this tournament? It looks like a difficult crack. Also, considering their strength and weaknesses, well, we all know what their strength is. Probably the best player of their generation, Cristiano Ronaldo. We don't need to look further than that. Even the name on the team sheet makes the defenders and the opponents at least deploy a couple of players on him. That takes away the pressure from the rest of the team and provides them opportunities as well. When it comes to their weakness, well, I cannot say much, but Rui Patricio is a great goalkeeper that they have. Apart from that, their defense looks a little shaky, but the main thing is that they did make it through the finals of the European Championship without winning any single match from their group. Can they go ahead and do it again? Can they make it to the last 16 and go ahead and progress it from there further as well? Before we can comment on that, we need to have a look at the Spanish squad. Let's go and have a look at their formations in the probable 11 for this match. The golden generation of Spanish football team seemed to be over in the last World Cup. Well, they are here to prove that it was just one-off tournament where they failed to perform to their limits. The Spanish team cannot be taken lightly and are favourites to win this World Cup alongside Brazil and Germany. They faced Portugal in their first match, and the problem that Spanish team faces is a good one, the problem of plenty. Every position has 2 or more players that can fit in and occupy that position and play that role. We'll start with the best goalkeeper in the world that they have in face of De Gea. In the center of the defense, in a 4-5-1 formation, they've got Gerard Piqué, and alongside him, Sergio Ramos. Well, you just need to take the name and everything happens when it's Ramos. The left back position, we've got Jordi Alba, who's gonna shear down the flanks and make some problem for the Portuguese defense. Danny Carvajal from Madrid on the right side of the defense looks the previous starter instead of Cesar Azpilicueta. Sergio Busquets should not come as a surprise in the center defensive midfield position, while Iniesta and Isco should provide the attacking impetus. On the right side, it's easier that David Silva will be forming the lineup with Diego Costa as the forward, and on the left flank, we're gonna have Marcos Asensio. I think this is how the Spanish lineups look like. Also, a win from them should not come as a surprise. But they gotta be wary of Portugal's talisman, Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gonna be coming down and bombing from the left flank. There's also Martins is gonna be coming from the right flank. But the problem is that both the midfielders and the defense from the Spanish team on the flank gotta keep it real tight, do not allow them long runs, and probably possession football and a bit of tiki-taka is gonna be the key to success. What could go wrong? You're managing the Spanish national team at one night. You become Real Madrid's coach before the start of the World Cup. You're at the highest point in your life, and suddenly what happens? Your whole world comes crashing down. This is what has happened with Lopez. He was, yes, you heard me right, he was Spain's national head coach 2 days before the World Cup, and he has been sacked. He's been sacked and has been replaced by his assistant, who's gonna lead Spain to the World Cup. It's a shocker. It's a shocker that only a Hollywood script could have brought around. Well, but it's the reality of life. Spain's gotta forget whatever is going in those boardrooms and gotta come back and play it on the field. They've got a barrage of players, string of players who can change the game on its head. Marcos Asensio is just one of the names that pops in my head after looking at the lineup and the formation that can change game in seconds. If you don't trust me, go back and have a look at the final they played in Champions League last year when Real Madrid faced Juventus. It took a couple of minutes, some intriguing passes, and some great exchange between the players. That should be enough for Spain probably to go ahead and do well. Well, the final result, the brash prediction, and the goal scorer, all those gonna be available to you before the start of the match. All you need to do is like, share, and subscribe. Snoot Shot. This show is Goalpost, presented by your host Alex. Till next time, have a great day. Thus we're done.